Alright, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I thought I'll give you a little update. So basically the last video I uploaded was me about my hearing aid and about me being deaf. I have had my hearing aids now, I think for just over 2.5 weeks by the time I'm filming this. The video you last saw, I filmed like 2 weeks before I uploaded. I actually went away on holiday and I forgot about uploading it, so then I uploaded it when I got back into the UK again because I had Wi-Fi in Portugal, but not good enough Wi-Fi, if that makes sense. But I thought I would give you guys a little update. So whilst I was in Portugal, I actually spent most of the holiday trying it out and getting used to it and using it in different situations. I still haven't managed to wear it for a full 8 hours, which is probably the amount of time I have to wear it every single day during working hours. But I have found that I don't need to wear it when it's like a small little group of people, but I do need to wear it when it's a large selection of people. So like going to I was going to say cinema then, no, going to a restaurant or going shopping or, all those things where there's a large crowd of people, I need it to hear, and it's fascinating. So, yeah, it's been interesting to try it out, but let's put it that way. It's been fascinating. So I actually went on holiday for 2 weeks. The second week, my aunt and uncle flew out, and I was with them for that week with my family. That makes sense. And we ended up chatting about hearing aids because they both had them, and it gave me a little bit of insight. They have different hearing aids than me. They have ones that actually go into the ear, which are like small little thingies. Mine's different because mine's molded to my ear because of my hearing loss and, well, my type of hearing loss. Their hearing loss is because they are in older age, they're in their 70s. So that's why they have hearing aids. Whereas I have hearing aids because, not a disability, but because of an issue inside my ears. So, yes. It was quite interesting. It was really, really, well, no, it was, yes. Words was. I'm struggling to remember how to vlog. And the annoying thing is, I know I can't edit this because I don't have a working computer yet. I don't know when I will, but funny thing is, I left my computer on whilst I was away on holiday, and this is still the screen. So it has not changed in like 3 weeks. So it's still broken. Like, I can't do anything about it. So I'm afraid you're gonna have to get used to these like phone vlogs until I get a new computer, because I don't think this is going to work. But anyway, yes, so going back to my hearing aid thing, it's really weird because I tended to not wear it as much as I was going to whilst we were on holiday because I didn't want to make a big thing about it. So I wore it mainly when we went out to the restaurants, as I mentioned. I also wore it when we went out to the beach, when we were on the golf course, just trying it out in different situs. Today I went out shopping to the supermarket to get food because I only landed on Friday. It's now Sunday. To give you a point of reference, today, I don't know what the date is. Must be the 28th, the 27th. Must be the 27th because I landed on Friday, which is 25th. So, yes. 27th today, 27th of October, I should add. The clock's changed today, so it's getting darker earlier, which is like my least favourite part of the year. I hate winter, but this is nice lighting, so okay. Anyway, yeah, it's been interesting. So yeah, I went to the supermarket today, as I said. And my head's like exploding. Sorry. So I went to the theatre. No words. Wow, the supermarket, and it no longer makes me jump now, the noise that it makes. But like hearing all these different sounds is just like a new experience, like hearing the beepings, hearing people talking, and it's very unsettling to get used to. Tomorrow I'll be going back to work for the first time in 2 weeks, and I'll be wearing my hearing aid for the first time at work, and I'm quite daunted at the prospect because of how loud it's going to be. So it's going to be fascinating. Also, whilst I was on holiday, I don't know if you can tell, probably can't because of the lighting in here. I had like an allergic reaction to something. I still don't really know what it is. I can't show you. I don't know if it even shows up or not, but I had an allergic reaction to something, and that was not very good. Like it was only on my back of my hand, so it must have been something like I touched, but I have no idea what, which is really kind of inconvenient. But anyway, what else was I going to mention? What else can I update you guys? I'm getting used to the echoing, should I say? So my hearing aid feels like it's got a little echo on it, but I think I'm getting used to it now. Like it's becoming normal, and like my brain's working it out. I get a lot of feedback whilst wearing it too, which isn't convenient. I get a lot of feedback when I open my mouth wide, like that. Did you hear that? I have that, and usually when I'm eating or when I get very excited, it tends to go off because obviously it's fitted to my ear canal. So when your mouth moves, your ear canal moves as well, and so it just gets a little dislodged every now and again, which isn't convenient. So when I go back in November, I think I'll be asking them to add a program to sort out background noise in restaurants, because it was very difficult to distinguish background noise versus people talking. And I'm also going to ask them to see if they can figure out the feedback. Also, I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna call it reverb, but you know, sometimes when you have like the bass on a song that's really loud or something, and it does that really like muffled noise in the car stereo or radio or in your headphones every now and again. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I get that in my ear, especially when I'm watching TV, which is weird. I don't really get what it is, so it makes it really uncomfortable to wear whilst watching TV. I also find that the default setting on my hearing aid is too loud, so I have to turn it down like 1 or 2 notches. So I'll probably have to tell them that too. It's still uncomfortable for me to wear, and it makes it a bit annoying to wear, especially I think mainly probably one of the main reasons for that is probably because I wear glasses, and these are quite thick, framed, like the arms a bit thick. So I find it really uncomfortable to wear, which is quite inconvenient. Still having to get used to like movements and making sure I don't set the feedback off, because it can go off when you have your hand near to your hearing aid, or when you put like a top on, or just brush it accidentally, which is a bit annoying. What else? Other than that, I think I'm getting used to it. Definitely the conversations I had with my aunt and uncle were very interesting, and they helped me a lot. And yeah, so that's that. That's my update with my hearing aid situ. And yeah, it's been quite fascinating, like being able to hear things that I don't usually be able to hear, like on the golf course, walking down the fairway, being able to people who are talking whilst they're on the fairway and me not like right next to them. Didn't even know that was possible, but they were talking to me as if it was normal, and I was like, what? And then I put this in, I was like, wait, I can hear you guys. That's weird, really weird. So yeah, it's been an experience, and it was quite hard for me to get used to it to begin with, because of how it was hard for me to get used to. Sorry, there's people opposite who were looking up at me, so I'm moving back. So it was quite hard for me to get used to originally. because it's quite a lot of sound that I'm not used to. And obviously, like, it just increases the sound of everything. So there's things that I can hear even in my flat, like I can hear when people in the hallway closing the doors when they slam it. I can hear that, which I never could hear before. There's things like my indicators in my car. Today was the first day I drove in my car with my hearing aid in, and that was an experience. Being able to hear my indicator like really loud, and like the creaks and things in my car was really weird. It's different driving than it is in the back seat. When I was in Portugal, I was always in the back seat, and it was quieter because it was a hybrid car, so I didn't get the full effect. But being in the driver's seat and being able to hear the indicators very loudly, which was weird for me, and being able to like listen to the radio. Actually, no, that's one of the things that I find really hard, actually. I found it really difficult to listen to music in my car because I felt like the engine was too loud, and I thought I'll probably need to turn my music down. In fact, I had to have it on at the same level as I had it before because of the sound of my engine. I don't know why I did that for my engine, but yeah, that's that. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm really intrigued to see how it goes tomorrow at work, because one of my main issues is that I can't hear people who are sitting to my left of me, and I'm interested to see if that changes any, if I will be able to hear them. But I'm sure I will be able to because it will be increasing everything, but I think it will be really like disorientating for the first day or two, because I'll be able to hear like I don't know, this is a good example, but I'll be able to hear all day, and I'll be able to hear all the clicking of the things. So I'm very, very excited. Anyway, it's getting dark in here now, so I'm going to walk into the doom, into the death. So yeah, that's that. I think that's my little update complete. I guess I'll see you guys soon. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to be uploading these on a slight delay. I'm going to try and upload this on Sunday, next Sunday. Today's Sunday, but I'm going to upload it probably next Sunday. I'm going to try and get back to my usual weekly uploads. Just they're going to be these sort of vlogging style things instead, like one take Sundays, and I will just give you a little update on my life, really, and how things are going. So yeah, that's it. I'm cold and I want to do some more puzzle. Actually, no, what I'm going to do is catch up on some TV, because I need to catch up on Strictly, Gogglebox, not Gogglebox, I didn't mean to say that, Bake Off, that's the word, Bake Off, and The Circle, because I don't know who won that yet. So I'm going to do that, and I'll see you guys again soon.